The gloves are off. Natalie Perks, BBC News.
That's it for now. We're back at 10. Now the latest wherever you are. Bye for now.
Good afternoon, welcome to BBC London and our viewers in the East who join us today due to technical issues there. I'm Thomas Magill. As we've been hearing, the Conservative Party conference has got underway in Manchester. For the London Conservative group, it has been overshadowed by the defection of East London Assembly member Keith Prince, a Tory member for almost 5 decades who has joined Reform. The leader of the Conservatives on the London Assembly, Susan Hall, says she doesn't expect any more defections from her team.
When times are good and times are bad, the best thing for anybody is to be loyal to their party, but it's an individual's choice. I shall always remain loyal to the Conservatives. We're going through the doldrums a little bit at the moment, but we're on our way back up again, so it'll be fine.
Do you rule out any further defections from your party in London?
Yes, I do.
That sounded very definite.
Well, I don't know of any, so I suspect not, but it's politics, Carl, as you well know. Anything can happen in politics. All I know is that me and my team will carry on fighting Sadiq Khan in London because, goodness me, somebody's got to and the other parties don't. So we need to hold his feet to the fire.
The Met Police has thanked more than 20 other police forces who sent officers to help deal with protests in the capital yesterday. The Met says around 1,500 officers worked on the Defend Our Juries protest in Trafalgar Square, which saw nearly 500 arrests, all of whom have now been released on bail. Extra officers had to be drafted in from as far away as Northern Ireland and Wales. The Shadow Rail Minister says he's concerned there'll be less investment in new track and rolling stock when Greater Anglia is renationalised next week. The company, which serves much of the east of England, will become the latest to move into public ownership next Sunday. Jerome Mayhew said trains will now have to compete with other government departments for funding, but the government claim the move will save money and lead to a better service for passengers. Now, one of central London's most popular LGBTQ+ bars will close its doors for the final time tonight. Jeremy Joseph, its owner, says he feels Soho's Old Compton Street has lost its LGBT identity. He will now focus efforts on the nightclub Heaven, which he also runs. Victoria Hollins reports.
In one of Soho's most famous streets, one of its most famous residents is shutting up shop. Jeremy Joseph launched GAY 25 years ago.
Old Compton Street was the street to be on. It was the gayest street, it was the safest street, it was the place to be.
Finishing touches to glam.
It's inspired some big names over the years and been an institution in the LGBT community.
As a queer person growing up, GAY was always the place that you'd be like, oh my God, we're going to go to GAY, we're going to get our wristbands, we're going to go down to Heaven. And it was like a rite of passage. So to be losing that is so sad.
But owner Jeremy Joseph says Old Compton Street is not the place it once was, and safety is his biggest concern.
But I have no choice because I don't feel we're on a safe street anymore.
As we filmed, he received homophobic abuse.
Not full of people like this, homosexuals.
We were homophobically abused, he was very threatening, and it just kind of summed up exactly, I'm now shaking. That's why we have to go.
Other factors like rising costs and economic uncertainty are also playing a part in GAY's closure. City Hall says it's created a task force to address the issues facing the nightlife industry, and it says it's also due to get new licensing powers from government. But Jeremy Joseph says Soho needs creative thinking, like during the pandemic.
Why we don't have outside seating, 4 months a year, that adds life to Soho. You've got a mayor who thinks that this should be a 24-hour city, which great, but where is it? It's a lot of talk and not a lot of action. And, we're in a borough now that wants everybody in bed by 11 o'clock with a cup of cocoa.
Other LGBT institutions in Old Compton Street survive at the heart of Soho's nightlife. But at GAY, the sign's already down, and tonight will be its last.
It's not just a venue closing, not just an LGBT venue closing, it's another nail in the coffin of Soho.
Victoria Hollins, BBC London.
And that takes us to the weather with Dan Downs.
Hello there, good evening. We've quieter weather now for the week ahead. Tomorrow looking to be mainly dry with some spells of sunshine. The winds lighter than they've been through the weekend. A little bit milder too. We've got some areas of cloud around this evening and overnight. Some clear spells too, and staying dry with temperatures fairly widely dipping into single figures again tonight too. The winds continuing to fall lighter. Tomorrow, bright start with some sunshine. There will be a bit of patchy cloud coming and going at times, but a fine dry day with the lighter winds feeling warmer than it has through the weekend. Temperatures getting to 19, perhaps 20 Celsius. The outlook for the rest of the week is for it to stay mainly dry, just a small chance for a bit of patchy light rain or drizzle every now and then, but a lot of dry weather with sunshine, some areas of cloud at times, lighter winds and temperatures in the mid to high teens typically.
That's it. For more news and weather where you are, check out the BBC News app or your local radio station. I'll be back again with the news at 10:30 tonight. Until then, have a lovely evening. Bye-bye.